All right, y'all. Finally live. See what we got going on here. Oh, your boy, shave. I need to shave all of that, boy. I gotta get a haircut, all that. All right. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Because you know how the world go. Shout out to the 4 up in here, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. It's been a minute that we ain't been a minute, y'all. I know it's been a minute since we got deep into our reaction videos, but today is the day. Today is the day that we get back into the reaction field, man. We are streaming on 3 different platforms: Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. If you're just getting in here, make sure you do me a favor and make sure you like up the stream, man. Just like that stream up for me one time. Y'all know what? Y'all know what I've been seeing on Facebook, bro? Now I know the world's getting kind of bad a little bit. Well, it's been bad. Not Facebook, but I've been seeing on YouTube in general. Well, social media in general. I know the world's getting kind of bad as far as the economy and everything goes. But I've been seeing a lot of these people online talk about how they can't pay car notes. They can't pay bills and stuff like that, right? A lot of people, honestly, they're just living above their means. Like I seen this one thing to where this one woman was talking about how her and her husband can't afford to. We'll put in the chat because we do it. How her and her husband, they can't afford to actually let me see, can I adjust this camera a little better? How her and her husband, they can't actually afford to pay like regular stuff. And what I mean by regular stuff, I mean like they bills and all that. Now, all I gotta say is this: if it's two people living in a household, dog, and y'all are still struggling trying to pay bills and stuff like that, chances are you guys are living way above y'all's means, man. That's just what it is. There's no other way around it. There we go. I'm trying to position this camera right. There we go. Yeah, there's just no other way around it. If y'all just living above y'all's means. Like, you have to tone down your lifestyle a little bit. And I know that's hard. There we go. And I know that's hard for a lot of people to do, but it's one of those things that really must be done. Tone your lifestyle down. So, because I've always been, like I said, I've always wondered, like, because there's always them people, right? There's always those people that. Oh, we got me in the gaming category. Hold on, man. I'm trying to set stuff up, guys. I guess we go to the entertainment or maybe even comedy, because it can be funny. We'll react to. There's always those people, dude, that who do comedy. Yeah, there's always those people that always live above their means. They're always like, they both work at a certain particular place, and they're like, oh, we can afford house payment, we can't afford food, we can't afford this. The funny thing about all that is, even if you got to realize this, y'all got to look at it like this. Even if he's making $17 an hour and you're making $17 an hour, if you guys are supposed to be like a partner or something like that, that is literally $34 an hour you guys are making. See what I'm saying? So I don't understand how you can't make it. And it does depend on where you live at too. You know, some people move to these places and try to go above and beyond because, you know, everybody wants to go above and beyond if they can for the most part. So, but I say to those type people, bro, you got to assess your finances, man. You got to see what you are financially capable of. You just can't be out here just trying to keep up with people. That's how you get screwed over when you try to keep up with people. You just can't do it. Let me fall off into our Discord. I don't see if we got any action in our Discord. We may not have no videos on our Discord because, like I said, I did go on a hiatus, and like I said, that's my fault. I can admit that me being on a hiatus and stuff like that, you know, that's all my fault, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, because most people come over and be like, you know, I'll be back doing this, you know. I know what's up, man. Sometimes you gotta take it, and I'll be 100 with you guys. Sometimes you gotta look. A lot of y'all don't understand it because a lot of y'all don't do like social media or YouTubing or streaming or whatever. But sometimes, bro, you gotta take a break, man. Sometimes you have to take a break from this social media stuff. Sometimes you got to take a break, you know, just to come back and regroup and recoup and actually figure out and see what it is exactly that you trying to do, man. You know, so I ain't gonna lie, it's tough. It's tough and it's rough, man. It really is. Real tough like and real rough like, man. But hey, somebody got to do it, right? So it might as well be us. We're about to get into. We're about to get into. All right, let's get into this first reaction video, man. Then we're gonna stop. We're gonna talk about some more little joints. Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure y'all are whatever platform you're on. Make sure you guys are liking the stream up and all of that crazy stuff. All right, so we're gonna check. Let's check this post out. See what they talking about with this post. See what this shit's about. You know it's about some crazy shit. Trying to figure out how we should do this. Should I be up here, y'all? Should I be down here? I may have to resize myself to be bigger. I could be like this. I do it like this. Let's see what they talking about.
Are you gonna hit me?
What the fuck I'ma hit you for, Samaya? I don't got no beef with you. Your beef is with me.
I don't even talk to you. What are you talking about?
I called you to make sure that you had a ride to work. I don't have to give a damn about you getting to work, Samaya.
No, you didn't. You told me that I had to pay you to get to work.
I said, do you have some money? Because I don't have none. And then I said, Bug, I got $10. But what I'm trying to tell you for next time is that you can't depend on me to pay my money and my gas to get you to and from work. That's not my responsibility. You can't get mad because I'm telling you you gotta buy your own food. You're an adult. That's not my responsibility.
So you're not my mom no more because
I'm here to help you. I'm not here to.
All right, let's listen to the full video first.
What have you helped me with? You haven't taught me how to drive. You haven't given me that money to put to school. You have not done nothing else.
When do you brush your teeth?
Okay, so what?
Washing your
Okay, so as soon as I graduate, I'm supposed to do.
I've been taking care of you. I didn't tell you you had to leave.
Yes, you did.
I tell you.
Yes, you did.
You said I hate it here. I hate you. I want to hurry up and move out of here.
Then you said I had money
Pack
there.
your shit and get the fuck out.
Yes, you did.
I
Yeah.
Yes, you
What's
did.
up, Keystone?
You can go to the messages. Yes, you did. You told me that 2 weeks ago that I had 30 days to leave.
That you was gonna go anyway, bud. Well, you were supposed to be going
I
to
was
work.
never
You
up to
didn't
leave.
take your ass to work. Why? Because you got fired. That's how I know you didn't
Because
even
of
go to work.
you.
No, because of you, bud.
month?
You make $1,000 a month.
Barely.
You told me you make $2,000 a month.
Barely.
But it doesn't even matter, Bub. All I asked for was $50 to $100 out of that. That would still left you with
a week.
No, I said when you get paid.
Every
50
week.
to 100. I didn't know when you got paid. That's why I asked you. Either way, you would have still had a bulk of money left, Bub. All I said was help me.
So
you're causing me to have to pay gas.
All right, here's the thing, man. She ain't wrong. Here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. I don't care what nobody say. When most people are struggling. We just now talked about this in the opening. People struggling, bro. Most people are struggling out here, man. Like, shorty, if you going to work and everybody's situation is different. There are certain situations to where the parents got it and the parents don't need no help from the kids. But when you know your mama don't got it, and you know your mama been struggling all her life to make sure that you okay and all this, and she's asking you for $50 to $100, give her $50 to $100, bro. Like, and that's the problem. But see, this is the problem. This is the problem with the black community right here. Fucking selfish. You don't see that $50 to $100 is helping everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you make $1,000, if you make $1,000, right, and you don't have no bills. This shorty ain't got no bills. You 18, you make $1,000. You have no bills. So let's break that down into 4 weeks, man. If you break that down into 4 weeks, then that's $250 a week she's getting. So why the fuck would you not give your mama like here's 50 here? Give her 50 a week. That's $200 a month. See, people don't want to look out, bro. And the mama, and like I said, the mama probably is fucked up. She car probably raggedy beat up. The mama, all the money goes spent. All the money the mama spends is on fucking bills. Probably got food in the crib. Probably can barely support the kids as it is. It's the thing, man. This is not wrong, and you have the audacity to film it and put it on social media. Like, shorty, you look stupid. The mama don't got it. Everybody. Here's the thing. Everybody in this world is not going to be rich. Everybody in this world is not going to have money, bro. That's the thing about it, man. Everybody's not going to have money. Everybody, she gonna miss mama. Yeah, she most definitely gonna miss her mama though. She gonna miss mama when she gone though. Yeah, she gonna understand, and that's the thing. She gonna understand once she get out here and she start living, and she see how the money don't add up. She can be like, Mama, she gonna come back later and be like, Mama, I apologize for not helping you when you needed help, bro. See, that's the thing with a lot of kids. A lot of kids that they will use their parents up in the wrong way. And they're just they kids though. You know, I get you understand it. They kids, they don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? When you 16, 17, 18, 19, and you starting to become and grow into like being you starting to come and grow into being an adult. Of course, all the money you make, you want for yourself. Of course, you don't want to. I don't want to give you $50. I don't want to give because you don't understand anything. You don't understand the struggle that your parents is going through. You know. So you also but she had a nerve to be on social media crying. Like, you told me to get out. She didn't tell you to get out. She said she wants $50 to $100. That still leaves you with, even if you give her $100 a week, that still leaves you with $600. You don't have no bills, shorty. She pay all the bills. She gotta. So what you telling me is she gotta put her last 10. See, this is the selfishness too. This is the selfishness and the disrespect. This is what you call being disrespectful, inconsiderate. You know. And I'm not saying this, and I'm not coming as if it's the daughter's job. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it's just common sense. A person who's been taking care of you all your life, literally been taking care of you. They had to go without because they had you. Now, we don't know the circumstances and situations as to what transpired. This mama could be one of the mamas that pushed the damn daddy away. Because, you know, a lot of females, they like to have the kids. And once they had the kid, they think they control the man. And they like to push the fucking dad out of the way, put him on child support, and basically steal money from him. That's what a lot of these bitches do. And I say steal because that's stealing. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to the courts to get some money to try to garnish his wages, you know, whatever the situation may be. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know the situation. Anything could happen. But for the most part, $50 to $100. So you mean to tell me that you'll want your parent, especially if I had a good relationship, you'll want your parent to spend their last $10, bro, to take you to work when you making $250, $300 a week, and you can't get on no gas money? So whenever these lights get cut off, you gonna go right to, whenever these lights get cut off, you're gonna go right to your mom's, your dad's, or whoever you live with, single parent household, whatever it is. Well, why the lights ain't on? Well, I don't have no money. Well, when do you get paid? Well, I mean, it's a shit like that. Like, and that's why I say black people as a race. Yes, there's black millionaires. Yes, there's people who are being successful, but black people as a race, bro, we ain't gonna get nowhere. We're gonna remain where we at. Selfish as can be. My baby mama tried that and won't let my kids be involved. See, and that's another thing, Peace Stone. Like I said, there's different type of breeds of women that do things, man. There's some women that need to get away from the man that they with. They need to say, forget this guy. I'm getting away from this guy. They need to put his ass on child support. There's some women who do that, but that needs to be done. And I'm not mad at that. But for those women, this is my problem. For those particular women that have kids and think you own the man because you have kids by him, and then when he doesn't do what you tell him to do, or he doesn't do what you say, you create some bullshit to where you can get him up out of the picture, to where you can run down there and you can get child support, food stamps, or whatever, and just steal his money. That's some bullshit, bro. That's some bullshit. Said, Wallz, my older baby mom, 55 years old, acting like a motherfucking teenager. Yeah, shit crazy. And one thing I didn't realize is this. With a lot of certain particular type people who have kids, it doesn't matter the age. It doesn't. As bad as I want to be like, as bad as I want to be like this, y'all. Oh, she's this age. She's mature enough. That's not true. You can, like for example, Pete Stone, he said 55 years old woman, she act like a motherfucking teenager. It's sad, bro. Like I said, we don't, once again, if you in the YouTube stream, y'all make sure y'all like up the stream. If you on the other streams, make sure y'all like those streams and hit a follow button. Like I said, we live on 3 platforms. But shit don't matter. It does not matter at all, man. But I can't get over shorty. Like, you want your parent to spend their last $10 taking you to motherfucking work. Like, that doesn't even, bro, I can't even process that in my brain. I can't even process that at all in my brain, that you want your mama to spend her last $10 just to get you to work, man. That's ridiculous, dog. That's crazy. We're gonna watch this again, though. Let's watch this shit again, man. It's just crazy as hell.
Are you gonna hit me?
What the fuck I'm gonna hit you for, Samaya? I don't got no beef with you. Your beef is with me.
I don't even talk to you. What are you talking about?
I called you to make sure that you had a ride to work. I don't have to give a damn about you getting to work, Samaya.
No, you didn't. You told me that I had to pay you to get to work.
I said, do you have some money? Because I don't have none. And then I said, Bug, I got $10. But what I'm trying to tell you for next time is that you can't depend on me to pay my money and my gas to get you to and from work. That's not my responsibility.
So you could tell a couple things, bro, and I'll pause it right there, man. You could tell a couple things with this, man. You could tell the mama is beyond frustrated. You could tell the mama is beyond asking. You could tell the mama is beyond, she's just fed up. You could tell by the way she's talking, by her voice, by how her voice sounds, that she is she's just done, or she's over it. Like, you want to be grown. And here's another thing with kids. Like, kids want to be so, bro, kids want to be so grown, but when it comes to being grown, they don't want to be grown. You try to teach them something. Oh, I know that already. You try to put them up on game. Well, when you start working, make sure you get your bank account, savings account. Make sure you put a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there, a little bit of money there. What they do? I already know what I'm doing. I don't need nobody to tell me that. Oh, I got it. I get it. Okay. And they get an attitude when you're trying to help them. Like she was telling you, you can't depend on me and my money to get you to work because I don't have no money. So if you want me to continue to drop you off at work and pick you up, can you help me help you? Yes, you putting $10 or $20 in my tank. Yes, I may use some of that gas to go other places, but at least I have the gas money to come and get you from work. At least I got the gas money to pick you, to take you and pick you up. You can't keep depending on my pockets because I don't have, my pockets is not like that. And she don't get it. She does not get it at all. Money is money. A little piece of money will divide people, bro. And it's sad that $1,000 a month, the mama don't even know when you get paid. She's under the assumption that you make $1,000 a month, or no, she's under the assumption you make $2,000 a month. And then she said, no, I only make $1,000 a month. Okay, that's not fair to hurt you. Even if you make $2,000 a month, like people just sick.
You can't get mad because I'm telling you, you gotta buy your own food. You're an adult. That's not my responsibility.
So you're not my mom no more because
But
See, and once again, the mom even said, I'm not telling you, I'm telling you, you got to buy your own food. You working, buy your own food. You're an adult now. You 18. Yes, you're not 30, but you're 18. You working, buy your own food. And the daughter's response was, so you're telling me you're not my mom no more? Like, nobody said that. Nobody said nothing about nobody being your mom. It's called growing the fuck up. Like a lot of these people don't want to grow the fuck up. They want to continue. Like I said, they want to be grown, but they don't want to do grown people stuff. For example, motherfucker want to have his girlfriend. Like for example, a dude want to have his girlfriend over there. His girlfriend be fucking living at the crib. She be there 6 motherfucking days a week. They be doing all type of shit, fucking, they be drinking, they be smoking, they be going out to the movies, and then when they come back from the movies, he bring his girlfriend to the crib, and him and his girlfriend, they live inside their mama's or daddy's crib, and then when it's like, hey, bro, like when you confront that, like, hey, little homie, bro, why you, like, y'all living here, like, she stay here like 28 days out of 30 days a month, bro, y'all in here showering, y'all here fucking, y'all in here doing grown-up shit. Nigga, get your own shit and do that. Like, that shit's just weird to me. And then once you confront them with get your own shit and do that, what they do? Oh, so you want to kick me out because no, nigga, you're in here on some grown nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? So of course, if you in here on some grown nigga shit and you ain't got no bills to pay and you just living life and y'all, like, of course the motherfucker who's struggling, who's keeping the lights on, who's paying the rent, who's doing all of that, who's making sure that everybody got a crib to stay and they ain't got no extra money or nothing, of course they're gonna have something to say. Why wouldn't they not have nothing? Why would they not have nothing to say? Of course they're gonna be like, look, man, you gotta get the fuck up out of here, bro. Like, you gotta get your own shit, bro. You want to keep fucking around. You want to keep bringing your girl over, fucking kicking it. Y'all want to be cooking in the kitchen. Y'all want to be showering. Y'all want to be going on movie dates. Y'all want to come back in here and drink it. Nigga, get your own shit. It's that simple, dog. Like, man, shit kill me, dog. Shit kill me, man. Shit kill me when people like that. But let's finish watching this, man. Then we're gonna move on, man.
I'm here to help you. I'm not here to put your goddamn bill.
What have you helped me with? You haven't taught me how to drive. You haven't given me no money to put towards school.
You see what I'm saying? We can dissect this. She said, I'm here to help you. She's talking about, what you help me with? You ain't taught me how to drive. You ain't give me no money to go. So, like, shorty, how do you think you got a place to stay? A lot of things, and that right there, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That right there hurts. That shit right there. that hurts. That hurts parents more than anything, man. Whenever your kid, when you've had your kid from birth, no matter the circumstances, and your kid turns into being 18 or whatever, and they tell you you ain't did nothing for me. And it's like, well, that hurt a parent, man, because it's like the kid don't even understand the sacrifice a person had to make. Because the parent could have been like, well, you know what, fuck that kid. They could have dipped out on the kid, but they didn't. But that's one thing that I never understood, how a person can tell their mom or their dad, especially if they've been with that parent their whole entire adolescence, and then they've been with that parent ever since they grow up. I will never understand how they would tell a parent, "Oh, you've never done anything for me," like almost as if the parent just almost if the parent what the parent has done is not appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Like shit's crazy, man. Shit is fucking crazy. Video lives. Shit is fucking crazy, man. But that's the world people live in right now, man. Yeah. That's the world we live in, man. To where you can do something for people. The world we live in is sick. You can do stuff for people. You can show people how much you care about them. You can take care of people, and they can wake up one day and tell you, "Oh, you ain't did nothing for me." They can wake up one day and be like, "Oh, you don't care about me. You ain't did nothing for me." If you're just getting in here, make sure to if you're on YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. If you're on Facebook, make sure to follow the page. If you're on Twitch, make sure you follow the Twitch, bro. So yeah, man. Sickening, bro. Very, very sickening, man. We finna.
You have not done nothing else.
When do you brush your teeth?
Okay, so what?
You've been washing your
Okay,
goddamn
so as soon as
clothes.
I graduate, I'm supposed to
I've been taking care of you. I didn't tell
That's
you
what
you
you're
had
supposed
to
to
leave.
do. Yes, you
I did
did.
not tell you
Yes,
had
you
to leave.
did.
You said, I hate it here. I hate you. I want to hurry up and move out of here.
But then you
I
said I
didn't
had
come in
30
here and say,
days.
well, take your shit and get the fuck out.
Yes, you did.
I
You
never
literally
told
did.
you that.
Yes, you did.
No.
You
I
can go to
told
the
you that the
messages.
other
Yes, you
day.
did.
I told
You
you that
told
the
me
other
that
day when
2
you
weeks
told
ago
me.
that I had
When
30
you
days to
told me
leave.
that you was finna when you get paid.
Yeah. Y'all give me 1 second. Y'all give me 1 second. I got to run and do something. I'll be back in like 1 minute. 1 second. 1 second. We back, y'all. All right.
Every week.
I didn't know when you got paid. That's why I asked you. Either way, you would have still had a bulk of money left, Buck. All I said was help me.
So
you're causing me to have to pay gas.
All right, that video over with. Oh, yeah, that's crazy, man. The lady refused to get out of her car. What is this? Myron Rex, a social media journalist warrior debating racism. Let's see this.
What community has the least access to wealth?
I like these.
It's black people.
And whose fault is that? Black people.
If we're constantly bro, you just admitted.
This is why nobody takes black people serious, man. Like, this is crazy. Like,
I'm gonna let him go next because you have so much circular logic.
Over policing.
This was a fantastic opportunity to make myself dumber.
No,
Thank you.
dude, this is literally why everyone laughs at blacks.
Let's run that back about the black community. What did you say about stereotypes of the black community? Just so I'm clear.
The typical stereotypes. Criminals selling drugs, rap music.
Wow.
Okay, now. Here's the thing about that. Here's the thing about that, man. That shit no longer true, man. There was a point in time, and I'll be 100. There was a point in time to where we was viewed as the person that was being criminals, selling drugs, raping motherfuckers, shooting shit up. We was viewed like that. But ever since we got this thing called social media, bro, it doesn't matter your color no more. That narrative does not just stick with us. It doesn't. Go on social media. You'll see. You'll see people on there talking about, oh, this motherfucker did this person did this person did that. And they're Korean, Chinese, Vietnamese, Guatemalans, or whatever. So the stereotypical, what they say black people does, bro, it's just going away, man. And I'm gonna be the first person to say it. And I know it's probably people probably gonna disagree, and that's fine. You can disagree all you want. I'm gonna be the first person gonna say it. That no longer exists. Look.
FUBU.
Who's the
fried chicken watermelon?
Fried chicken watermelon, whatever.
That's funny.
Well, you said the stereotypes.
Yeah, that's so funny. That's so funny. All right, so you want to talk about drug dealing. I think we kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier. Who flooded black neighborhoods with drugs?
See, here's the thing. Also, this is the thing that I don't like. Also, man, I don't like the fact that these people, when they get on here, they're always reverting back. They're always reverting back to fucking history. Who was the one that flooded the black community with drugs? Nigga, that was the 80s, my dog. That was the 80s, bro. We're talking about the current state now. Half of you niggas that talking about the 80s, y'all wasn't even alive. Half of you niggas is even talking about the 80s. If you was alive, you was like 3, 4, 5. You see what I'm saying? You maybe it depends on how old you are now. So yeah, so half of it wasn't even alive. So when people kill me with this people kill me with people kill me, man, whenever they talk about the stereotype. This, bro. These stereotypes are stereotypes from the 80s, the 90s, bro. This is not the stereotype from 2025. Yeah, this is not the stereotype from 2025 because, bro, this fresh and fit dude and goofy and they biased as fuck. He disrespectful girls. But once again, you got to realize something. With this dude right here, you got to realize this, y'all. I was just seeing if you wanted to go anywhere. You got to realize something. This dude was never a player though. This is the funny thing about these guys right here. He was never a player, bro. You was never a player. You was did some military service or whatever it may be. What else can I see? He was never a player. They get some money. Once they get some money, what happens then? Once they get money, then they start to run into different type of girls. They start to, hold on, y'all. Get some money, they start to run into different type of girls. They start to get these one particular type of women that everybody wants because they got a little money. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second, man. Hold on. All right, we back, y'all. But yeah, these niggas wasn't the niggas, man. One thing y'all realize, these niggas was never the niggas until they got some money. That's when they became who they was. So we're gonna check it out though.
They don't have access to the port. Black people aren't on the ports. Black people are the ones bringing it in from Nicaragua or wherever the fuck. How did those drugs get in these communities?
Yeah, they were smuggled in.
By who?
Hispanics typically smuggle the drugs in.
So
right, and then blacks typically do the domestic distribution.
So we're talking about you're just saying that the CIA Contra affair, all that stuff.
Hold on, man. You mean tricks? Yeah, absolutely. Like they started running into them bitches that, and I'll be 100 with y'all, just because I know. I'll be 100 with y'all. A lot of the girls that they be getting, they be ugly, bro. A lot of the girls that they be getting, they really do be ugly for real. They don't be aesthetically perfect. And like how they fucking faces and shit be. And plus a lot of them, they be grimy little bitches. They be bitches that ain't got nothing. They be bitches who be out here looking for niggas that got something. See how Myra act like Charlie Kirk. Now he act like Charlie Kirk, man. Hold on, I got a phone call, y'all. We on live, so hey, y'all about to get everything. You know what I'm saying? So give me a second. Hello? No, he didn't say nothing. That dude ain't really tell me nothing. He was talking about how more so how I guess some type of contract and something's covered. I guess if something messes up, just messes up. Like it can't be like damage He only told me like one part of it. Like I guess there's different parts that he had to send me to another department. So you know. Yeah, but that was just something that was some bumper to bumper. Yeah, so nothing. I just need that part. That's all I gotta do. I just need that damn for that one. I just need that ABS module. That's all I need for that. So, and that's fine. I mean, and like I said, there's still something wrong with like the there's like a little something wrong with like a little ball joint. But like I said, I can get that fixed. You can still drive that. But as far as actually being able to move and all that, I just gotta put the ABS module back in there because it can turn on and it do everything, but something I don't know if it's the ABS pump in there or what it is, but something's wrong with that whole little thing. So that's the only thing wrong with that car, really. Yeah, I know, right? So it was unfortunate, and it's an unfortunate little situation here, you know. So, but let me. Yeah, I have to see what's going on. Let me call you back after I get finished doing this. All right. All right, so we back, y'all. We back. If you're just getting in here on YouTube, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. See how Myra acts like Charlie Kirk. He said, "Let's see what they got going on."
Stuff that happened,
Yeah.
putting crack in black neighborhoods. That was just black people. Crazy.
Well, you have a choice. Am I going to sell crack or am I not going to sell crack? If you decide to not sell the crack, you won't go to jail. If you decide to sell the crack, you'll go to jail.
So when
but the point is that there's a choice to be made. And if you make the wrong choice, then.
So when you deny a whole community access to wealth through, I don't know, redlining, when you let them access to wealth, about, you know, not giving them loans or.
Angela Sams, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Really,
what's holding black people back from success now?
So history doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the present. So history doesn't affect the present. Is that what is that your framing? History
does affect. Look, nigga. History does affect the present to a degree, bro. But just because something had already happened doesn't mean it has to continue to happen over and over and over. And this guy right here, you are a prime example of that, bro. Because somebody in your family didn't break the fucking cycle. Now, what I mean by breaking the cycle, the mental cycle of how you think, the mental cycle of how you think, the mental cycle of how you view other people, how you view success. I've always stated this, man. And I always stated this, and I will continue to state this, and I will continue to say this. If you're in the YouTube chat, y'all make sure y'all double tap that screen, man. Like the stream up. Quit playing with the lights, man. Like y'all keep coming in and out. But I will say this. When it comes to low income based families, whether you're in a hood, drug infested neighborhood, wherever you at, you have the best opportunity to make it. See, and this is what I mean by changing your thinking. And if you want to, and I want somebody to really I want somebody to really clip this, man. I want somebody to really clip this and post this clip on social media for what I'm about to say. All right, so people continue to talk about, okay, this. People continue to talk about people in low income based families, or low income based environments. They never stood a chance. They had to sell drugs. They had to do this. No, they don't, my nigga. People in low income environments have the best opportunity to fucking succeed. And for one, because listen, I've already said this before, I'm gonna say it again. Bro, you don't have to pay rent Or if you do pay rent, it's only fucking $50 or $60 a month for a place that's $800-900. You don't have to pay your full electric bill. You can get on these programs that you only pay $10 a month towards your electric bill, no matter what it is, and they pay the rest. You get fucking food stamps, so you don't have to worry about spending your cash on food. You spend this free money from the government on food. You get free insurance. So if anything happens to you, you can go to the doctor with your free insurance. And guess what? You ain't got to worry about it. So your essential things are taken care of. It's up to you to find something that you can generate money on the side. And yes, it can be, a lot of people make money under the table. It is what it is. Find you something that you can sell legally and make money. Exchange products for cash. Hey, I got a computer monitor I'm selling for $100. I'm gonna sell this guy this computer monitor for $100. He's gonna give me $100 cash. Bro, you made $100 for that day. Now, your job is to understand financial literacy, understanding what to do with your money. Don't get the money, and then once you get the money, I'm gonna go out here and get an outfit. I'm gonna go out here and get a bottle. I'm gonna go out here and buy some weed to smoke. I'm gonna go out here and shit. I'm gonna find somebody and take it out to eat and trick his money off on out to eat, bro. Like, no. I tell people this all the time. If you in a low income based neighborhood, bro, you have the best chance to succeed. You ain't got to worry about the main shit that everybody else worry about. See what I'm saying? So that's false, man. I used to think like him. Promise you, I used to think like that. I really did. I literally used to think, oh yeah, I'm in this hood, everybody selling drugs, these motherfuckers over shooting, the neighborhood fucked up, man. This is where they want us at. This is where they want us at, man. They want us to be down. They want us to be. No, honestly, being down like that is the best thing you could possibly fucking do. There's a saying that says this. There's always a saying that says, never show your hand, stay down till you come up. What is a better situation to stay down until you come up than that? You can live like that for 2 years. Free food, free health insurance, rent ain't nothing, electric ain't nothing. Stack your money for 2 fucking years, and the next thing you know, you can get off all that shit, go get you a regular job or whatever it is you're gonna do. But you got thousands of dollars you just saved up over the years to buy property, to buy this. Like, people so stupid, man. And once again, like I said, he didn't change his thinking, bro. You need to change the way you think about things. Literally, you need to change the way you think about things, because clearly he's still thinking like he's still thinking like this is the 80s, the 90s. Bro, it's not. Whenever they do this racial stuff and all this, y'all have to think in the now. You have to think, okay, in 2025, 2024, 2023, 2021. You have to think now. You can't be in 2025 thinking you're in 1982. You can't be in 2025 thinking you're in what? You're in 1975. You're not, bro. Times have changed. There are really no stereotypes, bro. I promise you. Social media has made sure of that. Social media made sure that the stereotype just doesn't fit one race. People going to jail, that no longer fits one race. People going to what? People robbing people. That stereotype no longer just fits one race. People RAP and the R word people. That stereotype no longer fits one race, bro. It could be anybody. And thanks to social media. See, social media has did a lot of bad things, but it has did a lot of good things also. It's letting people know that these particular groups of people are not the only people that are just doing these acts. These people are doing it. These people are doing it. Hell, you got a fucking white dude who shot at the fucking president. Hell, you got some Middle Eastern dude who fucking drove his truck through a fucking parade and killed people. Hell, you got Hell, you got a black dude that fucking shot at fucking 12 police officers. You know what I'm saying? It's just not one fucking demographic doing it no more. You know, people need to open. People really need to open their eyes and realize that, man. But I think people are too stupid to even realize it, man. You know. So, but let's continue. Somebody clip that for me, man.
Not really. What? Nothing's holding you back.
I'm one brother.
Okay.
I'm one brother.
Well, any black person that's here, nothing's holding any of you guys back. You guys are here, right?
So as
found
far
a
as
way to
like
get
housing,
here, right?
So you're saying that there are still no racist housing practices, even though we have a ton of statistics to say there. You're saying that there are no racist policing practices, even though we know
I never said that.
Oh, so okay, you never said that.
Racism exists, but it does not exist to the point where it keeps you from success.
So
there's always going to be racist people wherever you look.
There's
a lot of black people that are racist, right? I would argue blacks tend to be more racist than white sometimes. But regardless, racism is no longer a viable excuse as to why you're not successful. It's just not. It's 2025.
I
would argue, as a black person, if you're not successful in 2025, you're a fucking retard. And I'll tell you why. You have far more opportunities and benefits as a colored person than as a Caucasian. We have affirmative action, DEI. We have all these programs in place to allow minorities to basically get a leg up on the things that you're talking about before. I agree that there were some racist atrocities before. However, we've corrected it to a point where everyone has an opportunity. I would say we've almost overcorrected.
You think we've overcorrected?
Almost,
okay.
Yes.
Okay, you think we've overcorrected. So all these programs, all these things that exist, who did DEI programs mostly benefit?
They benefit blacks and women and minorities.
White women were the number one. Black people at the bottom.
Yeah,
we're at the lower part of that table. It was white women. So don't come here and say that DEI has put black people.
I am not. Well, it's giving you guys opportunities, and obviously, yeah, white women are almost.
What opportunities?
Hold on, what did you say? You said, well, Trump changed a few of these incentives, Myron. Yes, Trump changed it. Wallz it was a young scholar in Chicago life taking over a bike, shaking my head, super educated, intelligent, had the whole world in front of him. Affirmative action has been wiped. I agree, bro.
White women spearhead every liberal movement, which again, on the white guys, you guys need to take better. You guys need to, put these women back in the kitchen, because the reality is that they fucking undermine.
Listen, this is coming from a guy who is not married. I'm married 5 years. Don't listen to this.
What does have to?
Bro, your opinions on I'm just saying your opinions on women come from an uninformed place.
Really?
Yes.
How many women have you had sex with?
A lot.
Okay. Now, how long have you been married
That's
for?
provable, and I got video evidence.
Yeah. Okay. Well, don't incriminate yourself. Look, you can sit here and say, "Oh, you're not married, so therefore you can't talk on this." But the reality is that men are the ones that give relationships to women, not the other way around. So if I wanted to get married, I could easily get married.
Women can say no, right?
Well, women want relationships. Men gatekeep relationships.
Men need relationships.
No, women need relationships, actually.
Oh, okay. What's the statistics on single men, loneliness, depression, and what?
Bro, listen, man. I'm gonna bust this statistics shit down, bro. Here's Myron's point. Myron just wants to be right all the time. That's the only thing wrong with Myron. What get me about him is that I just know your background is not a background of being a player. You know what I'm saying? P Stone, you've been following us for a long time on this channel, bro. You know, from the beginning of the reaction videos to this. One of the main things that I always talked about was niggas being players. You see what I'm saying? Like we always talked about, no, nigga, you don't do that. That's not player. Like this is how you handle it. Like I first came off on this shit giving niggas player tips on fucking Gold Digger videos, because what they was doing, that wasn't player shit. So he's never been a player. But here's the thing with the statistics, bro. Statistics are not accurate, y'all. You got to realize statistics are not accurate. And the reason why I say they're not accurate is because they pick and choose who they're going to interview. Okay, or we've interviewed 1,000 white men over the age of 55. We've interviewed 1,000 black men over the age of 55. And they said their number one reason for such and such was this. Their number two reason for said this was that. Their number three reason for said this was this, right? That's what they said. But the thing about all that shit is this. Do you know their backgrounds? Do you know what relationships they came from? Do you know if they had previous girlfriends? You see what I'm saying? So statistics are not accurate, y'all. It's not. That's why when people be like, statistically speaking, whenever you look at this statistically, they say 60% of such and such of divorces are happening by women in the Black community. Like, bro, statistics are bullshit. Statistics is another way for you to keep your thinking in a fucking box, bro. It's another way for you for your thinking and your mind and your mind's eye to be controlled by something on a paper created by somebody else. Statistics are not real. Sorry, it's not real, because I can't say I interviewed X amount of people from this demographic and this happened. We've interviewed 10,000 people from the Black community and they all said this. What was their ages? What was their upbringing? You see what I'm saying? So it's like statistics are not real, bro. It's just a piece of paper created and made up by somebody that took information from other people. Like, it's not real, bro. Now, what you could do is make it make sense. All the living presidents, right? Because there's only like 47 presidents, so there's only been a president 47 times, and some people repeat it. But all the living presidents, what you can do, you can interview them and have their point of view on something in particular, and then you can make statistics off of that. Why? Because it's not a million people. It's only like what, 38 people or some shit. Even if that, you can, or 20 people or 25 people. Well, according to the presidents, 90% of the presidents said this about this. That statistics, or those statistics would be more accurate than them being like, men from the age group of 21 to 35 believe this, or women from the age group of 21 to 35 believe that. Y'all get my point? Because there's no way for you to really realistically interview women from the ages of 21 and 35. There's no way, because there's millions of people in that category. So if you come with some bullshit ass statistics for them, well, we've interviewed over 100,000 women from the ages of 21 to 25, that's still fucking inaccurate because there's millions of people. That's why I said statistics is another way to control the way you think, control the way your mind moves, that's all it is. Don't believe statistics, man. At all, man. That's why when people hit me with the statistics, I don't even like having a conversation with you, because that lets me know you don't know shit. That lets me know that you read something in a book, or no, you read an article or something like that, and they try to convince your mind that, hey, this is that. Like, no. So, not believable to me. I don't get off on the whole statistic thing, so.
What happens with these single men once they get into relationships, and what happens to women once they get in relationships or get married, statistically?
All right, so do you want to transition from race into marriage now, or did you want to finish
Oh, I'm sorry, you're the one who's talking about women. You're the one who's starting the conversation.
No, you brought up the whole I'm married thing, and you showed your ring.
Listen, if you can't handle the debate, brother, if you can't handle, I got you. But what I'm saying
if you want to segue to that, we can. But
man, we can segue to that. I want to talk about race and the fact that historically we've been kept away from our communities.
And my counter to that is simply, historically does not mean now. There's nothing holding you back now.
And my counter argument to that is, then that's like saying that like what happened a few minutes ago doesn't affect our present. It does. That's the way history works. That's the way time works. We have laws.
Nigga, no, it don't, bro. See, what it is when you broke, and I'm be 100 with y'all, man. Bro, when you broke, you allow everything to affect you because you're looking. Oh, Myron, is it taking over for Charlie Kirk? Nah, absolutely not, bro. He hell no. Myron ain't seasoned. Myron's not seasoned enough, bro. I'm sorry, Myron's not seasoned enough. But here's the thing: when you broke, you let everything be a reason as to why you're broke. When you got money and you ain't stressing about nothing, everything's good. There's not a lot of reasons as to why you got money, right? Think about it. It's psychological. Realize that. It's not a lot of reasons why you got money, bro. Because man, I got money. I got out here and worked for it. I stacked up. I invested right. I did this. I did that. Y'all notice the difference. I did this. I did that. I made sure this. I made sure this was right here. I made sure that was right there. I made sure this. I made sure that. Blah, blah, blah. when you got it and when you straight. But when you don't got it and when you're kind of broke, the reason why I'm broke is because they ain't paying nothing at this job. When I go over here and try to fill out an application, they don't want to hire nobody to make more money. When I go ask for a raise, they don't want to give nothing but a 25-cent raise. There ain't no jobs around here. Y'all see the difference in mentalities, right? It's a difference in mentalities there, you know. So this the way he's speaking is from a broke nigga's perspective. They don't give us this. They don't give us that. They don't see. He don't understand that the real wealthy and the real rich, the people who have the money, they don't wait for people to give them anything. They go and take it. They don't sit around waiting and twiddling their fingers. Next year is gonna be my year. No, bro, they work towards that shit every day. They work towards taking this, building this. Like they don't wait for somebody to be like, okay, you can have this now. Okay, well, you worked for us for 5 years. We're gonna give you $1 raise. They don't wait for that shit. That's why most people are stuck in these 9-to-5 runs forever, and they never go anywhere. And they go in, they're tired, they don't want to be here. Like, man, this ain't life. They got a plan for a vacation. Nobody who want to live like that. I don't want to live like that. I want to be able to get in my car and go where the fuck I want to go whenever I want to go. I want to be able to wake up and not have to worry about reporting to these people for this little ass fucking check. But that's the reality of a lot of us, you know. But there's a difference in the mentality and thinking of people who got it and of the people who don't got it, man. Like I said, the people who got it, they don't make a reason or an excuse as to why they don't got it. I mean, the people who got it, they don't give credit to everybody else. They give credit to themselves because they're proud of themselves. They're proud of themselves. They went out and worked for it. They done it. But for the people who don't got it, they make it be known that it's everybody else's fault, everybody else's problem while they in their situation. That's how it works, man.
We have legislation. The reason we have a country is because of shit that happened a long time ago. True or false? The reason that we have the Constitution and the laws that still govern us today are because of legislation and things that happen. But that's the way time works.
Of course.
It's past,
what I'm saying is,
and future.
Though the things happened in the past, nothing is stopping you from working in the present to change your future.
But you're like saying, like, say there's two people running a race. You just had all these obstacles in front of one, while no obstacles in front of the other. And now you're saying, well, we're not going to have halfway through the race, no more obstacles.
You know,
Keep
bro,
up,
let me just be honest. This is why nobody respects blacks, bro. Like this mantra right here.
Why does no one respect you?
Let me explain this. Why is that Nigerians or people from Africa or they come from the Caribbean, they come here and they make something to themselves as first generation immigrants? I'll tell you why. Because they don't have this mindset of redlining, systemic racism, reparations. They come here, even though they're black and everyone else can identify them as not being a foundationally black American. They have the same skin color. They look black. They might not necessarily be a foundationally black American, but how is it that they're able to figure it out and come here and become successful? But people that have been here for 7 generations don't even have $7 in their fucking bank account. The problem is that blacks make too many goddamn excuses for why they're failures.
Oh my God.
And this is the issue. Too many excuses, too many fucking complaints.
Bro, see, Myron, you're not giving the right advice, bro. Like, you're not giving the right advice, Myron. You're not. The right advice, brother, would be exactly what we said, is that nobody has taught them how to break the cycle. Nobody has taught them how to break the chains free of their mind for what they have been, what their people have been conditioned. Y'all know the saying of people say, okay, well, this is old money. This is old slave money. This has been passed down for generations and generations and generations, right? The money has, the property has, the land has. So now you growing up and you wonder why one of your friends who's 16 already got a big ass new truck. You wonder why one of your friends who's 16, 17, he already got a motherfucking crib that's his. You wonder why all your friend is 16, 17, he invites you over to his crib and y'all shooting guns out in his backyard because he got all these acres, right? Because it's been passed down from generations, right? Just how the mentality, just how that slave mentality's been passed down from generations, to generations, bro. There has to come a point where somebody has to break that free. Your mind, you have to break your mind free from that shit, bro. I don't think a lot of people understand that.
Too much crying. It's like
they're not. I mean, this is stuff that actually happened when we did build economic systems, when we did build communities where we had money. When we did build those things, they were what? Destroyed systematically, either by racist organizations or by legislation. That's something that actually happened. So what happens when you give a bunch of people who are one race, right, access to housing, access to loans, and you don't do that to another people? What do you think the generations after that would have happened?
If that racism is so bad, why is it that black people actually did better during the Jim Crow era? They had their own businesses. They were making more money. I'll tell you why, because the nuclear family. So when black people were the most oppressed and had the least rights and the least civil liberties, they actually did better than they do now. So again,
reconstruction. You're talking about
nothing can keep you back from success besides yourself.
So you're talking about reconstruction, right? What happened to all those successful businesses and things that were around during Jim Crow? They were destroyed, bro. They were destroyed.
And who destroyed
cousin. Our government or white racists, but that happened. You can't even lie. That's history, brother. That's history.
Again, choice and accountability.
The 90s we're just
choice
a couple. That was a little bit ago. We're still living in the body. Okay, so what you're saying?
Because
so the people in Tulsa, people in Tulsa, Oklahoma, they chose for the Klan to come around. They chose for that. Is that what the fuck? You're talking about choice and responsibility, brother.
And I'm saying,
what responsibilities does the government have?
What I'm saying is, in the 60s, when they were actually successful, right? They were oppressed to the highest degree and they were still successful. So there's no excuse with racism being reeled back to not be successful. That's what I'm saying. All these other things happen. Cool. Nobody cares. People need to pick themselves up from the bootstraps.
Maybe you need to start caring. Maybe people should start caring. Maybe we should have those conversations, because if we don't take care of what happened and how people were left, like, taken away from their access to wealth, right? If we don't deal with those things, how the fuck are we going to move forward?
Again, you can move forward because blacks have more opportunities than their white counterparts who are oppressing them for so long.
Who gets the majority of scholarships?
Well, here's the thing. There are scholarships that are only available to black people that are not available to whites.
Who gets the majority of scholarships?
Now, could you imagine if there was a scholarship that was only available to whites that's not available to blacks? See where I'm going with this?
But why do you think
blacks have opportunities that whites don't have? And they've been getting this overcorrection for a while.
But we're still saying, who gets the majority of loans? Who gets over-policed? Who gets the majority of access to wealth? Who gets the majority of scholarships? It's white folk, brother.
Well, they're the majority of people. They're the majority race. So, of course, they're going to be the majority in a lot of these regards that you're speaking about.
If they're the majority race, how come black people, right? But you want to talk about black people in regards to crime, but you don't want to talk about how that crime got into those neighborhoods, or how those things, what responsibility does white America or America, the government, have as a whole for what you keep talking about responsibility? What responsibility does the government have?
Here's the problem. Blacks want to blame the government, not blame themselves. Oh, it's the government's fault. No, it's your fault for selling the drugs.
So the government has no responsibility. They have no fault, nothing bad. They didn't do anything bad. They're good. It's all gravy.
The government's always going to do dumb shit.
So we can't hold the government accountable.
Here's the thing. You can't depend on the government to save you. Like, just don't commit crimes.
You're wild. So the government, what utility does the government have?
Depend on the government to save you.
But okay, cool. But why are they destroying us?
They're not destroying you.
So
right now, how is the government holding you back from success right now?
I can't believe I got to do this again.
How is the government holding you back from success right now?
The race,
I don't care about the 80s with the crack.
No, okay, we'll talk about right now. What race of people are the highest exonerated? What race of people are the highest of wrongful convictions? What race of people are statistically over-policed? Go on.
Well,
bro, we about to get off of this subject, bro. Cause they making my damn head hurt with this. I ain't saying make my hair hurt, but you have no point. Like, you literally have no point at all, bro. So yeah, you have no point, man. Once again, like I said, stereotypes are not the same. Nobody's being over policed here more than they're being over policed there. Nobody's doing this and doing that. You know, and I look at it like this, bro. If police roll up on the scene and they looking at you and you look suspicious, of course they're gonna treat you like you're suspicious, man. You know, and they have their ways of sensing and seeing what's going on and all that shit. They have their ways, man. It's not like they just started the job yesterday. I think that's one of the main problems. I think that's one of the main problems with people, as they think that the cops and all these people just started doing what they did yesterday. No, that's like for example, if you are a drug dealer, you can kind of go different places and wonder when people are acting a little funny. That's like if you are a club promoter, you can kind of talk to people about doing business and understand and see if they kind of maybe doing some funny business based on their vibes. You know, the longer you're in a field, the easier you are equipped to understand the people that come with that walk of life or come with that type of job that you actually are doing. These people are not stupid. I don't understand why people think these people are stupid. They're not stupid, man. But that's enough of that today. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We about to get into some other stuff. I'm gonna see if we can. We about to react to some highlights, bro. We about to react to some NBA highlights, man. And let's see. Let's react to some NBA highlights, man. See what they talking about. Best plays. Who is this? Luka Doncic looks ready for the season. Let's do some highlights, man.
5, 4, 3.
Let's do some highlights, bro. NBA season's coming up. We may mess around and turn our channel to a damn NBA channel, dog. You never know. A sports reaction channel. All the questionable play. Let's see what they talking about with this right here.
Earlier, but Redick has always said you just play the hands that you are dealt, Danny Green, and you have to prioritize health of all of the players and balancing.
It's going to be taken by the Kings. Here they come again. No Sabonis this evening, and the Lakers get the turnover ahead for Rui, laid up and in, and they're on the board.
Defense leading offense, quick, easy basket.
Strengths at least so far in their first 5+ games. There's Zach on the outside, and he hits for 3.
Can't let him get hot, not this early. It's not only home for him, but home for me as well.
I like how he said it, a few knee injuries, not just one. Here's Doncic. Luka, boy, he was throwing him in from everywhere when he made his debut. A couple of games skipping around during that first game. Man, that's a nice play. That's a good shot. Driving it. Reeves, look at this pass. That whip pass underneath to Hachimura.
It's a great seal. I think he learned a thing or two from LeBron James.
He said a funny thing too. He said, "I hope LeBron retire." Man, leave LeBron alone, man. Come on, man.
I hope he mends up quickly. These guys, Sacramento, without.
I ain't gonna lie. I think to be 100 with you, bro. I'm gonna say this, y'all. I think if LeBron wins the title, I think he will retire. I think if somehow, some way, Lakers win the title this year, I think LeBron will retire, just because it's year 23, and I think that maybe there will be a possibility for him to play year 24 just to see if he can get 6. That's just what it is.
Up Keegan Murray. She's out for a while. There's a great pass on a roll and a dunk.
Zach just needs to. Zach's never really played with no elite star, bro. Like, let's be 100. You put Zach LaVine. See, they be Sabonis and these cats. They're good, okay, but you put Zach LaVine with like a Joker. You put Zach LaVine with like a who else be killing? Put Zach LaVine with like a damn Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? You put Zach LaVine with like a Giannis, or you put Zach LaVine with like a Wemby. Like, you know, then you will be able to see. You'll be able to see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Zach LaVine's like a hybrid player. That's what I really believe. I just think that, like you said, he don't get enough credit, but he's always paired up with superstars that are just not superstars. You know what I mean? Like, Yes, he had who he have in Chicago. Yes, he played with Lonzo Ball, who's not, you know what I mean? Yes, he played with who else he played with? Yes, he played with DeMar DeRozan, but DeMar DeRozan's not the top of the. You put Zach LaVine with a generational type player, he gonna do some. He can do some things, man.
But he was a good fit.
Yeah, quick. Obviously, a little ball fake going to the rim all the way, lays it up and in. The Lakers are down by 3. Schroeder bounce, Eubanks. Little ball fake. Again, Sabonis will be the man in the middle to start, but he's had a couple of those already tonight, Danny.
Eubanks showing the post moves out there. A little right hook he's got. Working on something this summer.
Reeves trying to get to the rim as he always does, it seems, and hangs in the air. A little fall back and score.
Making some plays.
Yeah. Doncic up, under, corner. Reeves, 4 to shoot. Gonna have to fire it, Marcus. Marcus Smart.
Good
That's
pass.
his first
Also.
bucket as a Laker.
It's just a shame it doesn't count in regular season.
Well, first bucket in the preseason.
There you go.
Which, you got to temper that.
It counts to us.
Who else? Clifford.
Clifford's having a night. Now he's got to guard Luke on the other end. Welcome to the league.
Rui wide open. Wide open. DeAndre Ayton, plenty of minutes in the preseason. Boy, what are you going to do? You're going to let Ayton go?
He said Zach in Denver will be nice. He back with DeMar and Sack. Yeah, but he like once again, like they not, you know what I mean? Like you got okay, bro. You got let's just be 100. You got Zach, you got DeMar, you got Dennis Schroeder, who's whatever, and you got Sabonis. Yes, they got other players that I guess could be good or whatever, but come on, man, like they ain't. Like it's like you know.
In for the lob, or are you going to start nothing?
Really?
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah, 0-6 last year. 0-3 so far this year. Doncic again all the way to the rim.
I think he got hit on that play.
Right wing Levine, bang.
Those are threes that we like to see. Touch the paint first, find an open, uncontested shot. I think a lot of the old guys would appreciate those 3 pointers.
Yeah, and Zach leads the team with 8. Lob jam!
Hey, look, I don't care what nobody say. Jackson Hayes is a sick loud man, bro. And I hope they don't run this lineup to where they don't have 2
Defense side.
because I know they big lineup. I know they big lineup can be
Happening.
Yeah, and Zach leads the team with 8. Lob jam!
So defense saw it happening. Get a little sloppy out here right now.
Comedy of errors. Ellis says, "Forget about that. I got a shot, and I'm going to knock it down." You're going to remember it.
Yeah.
You're like, man, I've been waiting forever to say that.
A little razzle dazzle.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
There you go. Shake and bake's a good one too.
Yeah, that one rolls in. It's 47 feet, Sacramento. Whoa, taken away again. Yet another Lakers steal. Gabe all the way, lay it up and in.
Good defense. Leading the good
Out there for J.J. Redick and staff.
And he's known to knock down a shot in the playoff too.
Yeah, very much so. Oh, yes, sir. Look out. Ooh, the spin.
Little razzle dazzle.
Oh, and then he mustards off the hot dog there. Look out at the other end. That's his first bucket. He does it with a solo run to the other end. Oh, Jackson Hayes.
That's what he
Well, tell you
does.
what, yes. And the quick pass goes into the front court for Rui Hachimura. The catch shoot.
Still hot. Still hot, Gabe. Show
One
me.
game in your career that you think you were in the zone as much as any in your career as Ellis hits it from the outside. The one that you remember the most.
I think most people remember.
I scored 2.
He is.
Got the new iPhone 17 Pro and Verizon.
Yeah, tried to. Said he gave it. Oh, flyby. Vincent, he's at it
He
again.
hits it up. That mid-range keeps the defense honest.
Good one. Ellis.
Seems like everybody's shooting well tonight.
Yeah, Ellis front court. Picked up by Levine. Luka trying to find forces it to Ayton. Rui corner. String music.
Good pass by DeAndre Ayton. They try to double Luke off that 77, which is a double pick action. And he found the open guy, which found the open guy.
Yeah, really forced it to Aiden, but he was right on the money. Oh, look at that change of pace by Schroeder.
Wow.
You got Jones, Clifford, Levine, Schroeder, and
he
defense.
is still hot.
Yeah. That's 2 straight games. Everybody in the league is cool with it to some extent.
Life's not fair.
That's boy, they're swinging it. Good ball fake.
Very good ball
room
movement.
open. How much do you love that? Luka.
There goes.
Step back.
Knew that was coming.
Boom.
Knew that was coming.
Timeout.
Luka step back.
Schroeder controlling the basketball.
Wow.
Bounce back door. Baseline, Levine.
Good play. Matchup. KD in town.
Yep. But, you know, those two went years, LeBron and KD, without matching up. Good injuries.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I know you like Halliburton's game a lot.
Yes. I like both of them.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was a decent trade.
It looked like a great trade for both sides. Both guys were all going back there, brings back some really fond memories.
They give that to you for free? Doncic. Danny, go ahead and take it.
That's nice. Yeah. Not necessarily for free, but I know a guy.
Yeah.
Help me out.
4 of the 5 Lakers starters in double figures. Oh, good little cross. By Ellis.
Yeah, they shoot hella threes in this thing. I ain't gonna lie. But they be kind of laggy a little bit. All right, y'all. Where we at? We coming up on an hour and 30 minutes.
Cross court, Moravia. He's trying to work on Clifford. Marcus, pull up, free throw line. Yes.
There you
go. Little mid-range magic for Marcus Smart. Oklahoma State. Kings. Little ball fake. Moving in. Count it. And the foul.
Marcus Smart playing, and Austin Reeves out there.
Marcus going a little dance. Look at Smart. Hello. Chasing is Ellis. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 8 to shoot. Ellis pull up.
That's
beautiful.
Yeah, still out there after the Puma came off.
Yeah. Kings fans, he's all good to go. Doncic for 3.
There he goes.
Yes, sir.
He's playing in the fourth quarter. Didn't expect to see that.
Oh, you're right. So the Don is really stretching it out. Schroeder. He answers right back. Laker fans were very tough on Dennis Schroeder, thinking he could have, should have done more.
And still are tough on him, as it seems.
Luka! Deep! Time being in Sacramento here. Saric. Can't drill it. Boy, that's good offensive rebound. Just happened to get right to you. Reeves behind the back pass.
Might have learned that from Luka.
And the scoop and the score.
1 through 5, really, but especially in the perimeter. That he can guard up positions as well, Danny, as you've seen. So where do you see him fitting best matchup-wise at this stage of his career on defense?
Schroeder.
If I were him, I'd bundle my home and auto.
I really hope they stay healthy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Trying to sift his way between 2 players. It does.
I'm surprised he's still in the game.
Boy, directing traffic. Ellis. Clifford bounce, middle, Renault.
Good left-hand pass.
Trying to finish the preseason at 2-4. And trying to end at 8.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. He's right to see it. Kings trying to snap a 9-game losing streak in the preseason over the last 2 years. Tough shot. All tapped up and in, and 1. Laravia connects to Loco. And Cleva out there who loses his man defensively, and Jones throws it down again. Missed them both. With the rebound? Oh, Kings get it. Underneath, Renault scores. Lakers had their chance on 2 missed free throws.
I mean, JJ knows how to shoot a 3-point shot.
Out of fouls. Moravia connect. Wow. There it is. Dalton. Got it! Tied up. Chance to win. Here come the Kings. Clifford loses it underneath, out of bounds with 1 point. Got to get it in, and does to win the game. We're playing extra. Did they call a foul? They tied at 116. Jones has made his only free throw. Oh, he gets the bounce.
The basketball guys are with him. Yeah.
Long way to go. Jake's got it out of bounds. They're in their action. Catch and shoot. That's all they can do. Connect. On its way. And Sacramento survives, and they.
All right, man. On that note, man, we're going to end this stream. Appreciate everybody coming through. Shout out to everybody. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do some we're gonna do some reaction videos. So I'm gonna go and end this, and we're gonna do some reaction videos, man, and see what we got to react to. It's been a minute. We back, man. Let's go.